This myth was perpetuated by Italian cinema from the 90s, 50s and films with Marcello Mastroianni. I hate those myths. The weather is warm and sunny all the time. Guys, this is so not true. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk to you about myths about Italy. You know, there are lots of myths going around about la dolce vita and eternal holiday and all the stuff like that, and I hate those myths because, well, okay, while some stories are definitely true about Italy, some are just that, myths, and I don't really like them. I think they could be actually quite offensive to Italians in this beautiful country, and in this video I want to tell you which myths are super not true about Italy. Myth number one about this country: the weather is warm and sunny all the time. Well, it looks like it's warm and sunny now, I know. However, you know, Italy is a rather big country, and the climate differs from the south to the north, and of course there are seasons. There are all 4 seasons in Italy, which is a beautiful thing. I absolutely love that I can experience all the seasons while living here, and unfortunately it means that it's not always sunny and it's not always hot, and in winter it could be quite rainy and pretty cold. Trust me, it could be pretty cold here. However, we have mostly very warm and humid enough summers, which is good if you're going here for a holiday. It's not as fun if you're living in a city like Bologna in the summer, in August, in extreme humidity. However, I still love it. Myth number 2: Italians are always happy or always carefree, and well, it's a complicated thing. I mean, from the first sight it might seem like it, because Italians are smiley most of the time. People are smiling here and people are greeting you in a very friendly manner. People are usually very friendly, and you see people talking to each other in this very energetic and happy-ish manner, and you might think that they don't have a single worry in this world, which is of course not true. When I did language school here, I once said to my teacher that Italians seemed like they're always happy because they're always smiling, and she was surprised and told me that's our problem, that we are smiling all the time and people might think that we are happy all the time. Well, this is not true, of course. Italians do have their problems, they do have their anxieties and hardships in life, and you know, as anyone else in the world. However, this trait, this national trait to be looking for something positive all the time, no matter how difficult the situation is, Italians try to stay optimistic, Italians try to stay positive and look for the positive side to any situation, to any problem, and that's amazing, and I love it so much. And I think over the years I started doing the same thing, because I now try to adapt this trait to be able to look at the positive sides and to have the perspective. And that's why you might think that Italians are carefree and always happy, which is, however, not so true, because as anyone else, anywhere else in the world, they have their troubles. Myth number 3 that I absolutely hate is that all Italians are lazy. Guys, this is so not true. This myth was perpetuated by Italian cinema from the 90s, 50s and films with Marcello Mastroianni. By the way, put a thumbs up if you like Marcello Mastroianni and Italian cinema. However, this is so not true. This lifestyle of la dolce vita is not what Italians are having nowadays. Their grandparents might have had a period of economic growth, however they worked to get there and to get that economic growth, but nowadays Italians are working a lot. If you look out of your window at 7 a.m. or if you go out on the street at 7 a.m, you will see lots of people rushing at work already. Most pasticcerias start working from 6 a.m. because most people will stop by to grab a quick breakfast on the go while they're heading to work. The highways are so busy in the morning from approximately 8 a.m. there are lots of traffic jams on the highways because people are moving, people have to move for work, they have to go to another city for work, and it happens a lot. And then the same thing happens in the evening when they're coming back home. And I know people who work more than 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, because they have to work in order to survive, as everyone. And there are people who work until 8 p.m. in the evening from early in the morning, and there are people who wake up at 3 a.m. in order to get to work early or in order to get to work in another place because they cannot afford living in a big city. However, they have work in a big city, so they have to move and to commute from a smaller town or village, and it happens a lot in Italy. So please don't assume Italians are lazy. They do have a good work-life balance, meaning that they try to mostly spend their free time with their families and spend their free time with their friends, and they will not overwork if it's not already in their working agreement, because some companies do have working agreements that make you work until late. They will not usually bring work home, which is about balance, as I said before. They just try to enjoy the moment when they have their free time. However, it doesn't mean that they don't work at all or that they are lazy. They are not lazy at all. Italians are really, really hardworking. Another stereotype, another myth about Italians is that all Italians are mama's boys. Oh my, how many times I've heard about this myth, how many times I read about it in articles about Italy. Honestly, after 6 years of living in Italy, I haven't met, honestly, a real mama's boy, 99%, 100% mama's boy. Most men that I met here are perfectly capable of taking care of themselves. They are living by themselves, they are working, they are earning their money, they are providing for their families, and I have no idea where it comes from. It might be perpetuated by the same cinema and maybe the way that family was structured earlier. However, today it's not true. Family is still very important in Italy, and it might be way more important than in other countries, and Italians love to stay with their families, to spend time with their families. However, they are not afraid to leave their family, they're not afraid to move on, to move in order to pursue a better education, better career. Most Italians are moving around the country for work or for study motives. They're leaving home to go to the university. If they're living in a small town or village, they will usually move to a bigger city to pursue their higher education. They will usually stay there or move to another city because, we live in the world where you need to work in order to survive. So Italians will move for work, and they will struggle without their families. Emotionally, they will struggle because they like spending time with their families. However, on the physical level, on an everyday basis, they don't have any problem of taking care of themselves. And that's a silly stereotype, that's a silly myth about Italians and Italian men, and I think, we just have to get over it. They are self-sufficient and perfectly able to live their lives without their mothers or without a woman's help. Why would you even think about it? If you've been to Italy, you probably have noticed it, because just very degrading stereotype as for me, and living here, I have never met any true mama's boy. All the men I met were very self-sufficient and capable of living by themselves. Another thing Italy is known for is being a very welcoming and friendly country, and this is not a myth. This is the truth. Italy is very, very welcoming, and Italians are usually very friendly, especially if you like their country, if you like their culture, and if you want to get to know them. Of course, if you come here with silly stereotypes and prejudices about them, as anywhere else in the world, you might encounter some troubles, but it's not about the troubles themselves, it's about you and yourself attracting the wrong kind of people and the wrong kind of vibe. However, if you're coming to Italy with open mind and with open heart, and you're ready to embrace this culture and to get to know these people and to love this country, you will meet lots of friendly and welcoming and nice people, and you will make really great friends here, and you will feel at home. That's the way I'm feeling here, and I'm so grateful for this country for making me feel at home. That's it for today, guys. These are the myths, and not only myths, about Italy and Italians. And don't forget to subscribe to get more videos like that. And if you like this video, don't forget to put a thumbs up and to share and comment to support this project. Don't forget to hit the bell button down below in order to get the notifications for new videos. Thank you for being here and enjoy your day.